Today is August 13th. We are under a waxing crescent moon under Virgo. I'm going to find out what's going on, what to, expect. Let's get into it. I am feeling the writer's deck for this reading. Let's get on with this. Let's find out what's going on with the person that's on your mind during this waxing crescent under Virgo. What is going on for the individual? This person that's on their mind for the collective, what's going on? Okay, we have the King of Swords. We've got the Four of Cups. We've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. We've got the Page of Cups. Ooh, we've got the High Priestess. Let's get one more card. And the Lovers is in reverse. Back of the deck is the Hermit in the upright. This is Virgo energy. We're going to set that aside right there. Go further if we need to clarify. Let's get the first card we have is the King of Swords. What I see here at the King of Swords, your person could possibly be an air sign, could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel like this individual is being stubborn about communication or comfort. If like this individual is using silent treatment as like a weapon. So this individual, you may not be speaking to this individual right now. I've got the Four of Cups. Could be dealing with the water sign. Could be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like the universe is trying to bring in this opportunity and like showing them that they still have an option. But I think they're like too stubborn, too angry to acknowledge the fact that that's even existing at this point. I do have the Three of Cups here. This person is focusing on what they've lost and what's already happened. They're not taking a look at the opportunity that's being presented to them from the universe. They're getting an opportunity presented to them. And then I have the Seven of Cups, which is also water energy. Same, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like this individual is like shut down at this point. This individual is just not emotionally available to talk about anything during this time. We are, mind yourself, we are in Virgo energy right now. So this individual could have a slow time coming towards you. Because we are in Virgo moon, it is under a waning crescent. So it's just left the new moon energy yesterday. So it's Virgo today. Yeah, this person is not coming in with an offer. I don't see this individual come in with an offer anytime soon. And I believe if they do come with an offer, it's not going to have an emotional attachment to it. I feel like this individual is going to come talk to you without the emotions being involved. And then we have the High Priestess. Individual could probably have a B or a J in their name. We are under the waxing crescent moon. I feel like the universe already has made this clear. Contracts have been signed. This, you're going to be seeing things for the black and white of the situation from what I'm seeing here. I do see with the High Priestess, this individual is going to stand on business when they come and talk to you. But the contract's been signed. This individual will be coming back. Then we have the Lovers in reverse. This is Gemini energy. I feel like this individual is not interested in love right now. I feel like they're feeling bad for themselves. Like, honestly, they're like, I think they're just worried about themselves at this point. At this point, I think they're just worried about themselves. And then here we have the Hermit, which is Virgo energy, which is basically they're being guided to see things for what they are. They know that at the end of the day, you are their guiding light. They know that your interest in them is, for the highest good. They know deep down inside that you just want the best for them. Let's go further. I feel like the situation's got a little deeper. Let's go deeper into it. What is going to be... Ooh, okay. Six of Pentacles in reverse. You could be dealing with a possible earth sign. Could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like this individual is really stubborn. Really, really stubborn to talk to. Like, it's very, very hard to, like, get you to meet in the middle when it comes to finances, when it comes to home, when it comes to spending time together. I really feel like this individual is just, like, moving slow, too, with the earth energy. Moving very slow. Okay, Queen of Wands. With the Queen of Wands, I feel like you're standing your ground on the situation. Like, you're not letting up. Like, you're gonna tell them, like, I'm not budging. I'm not moving from this. Okay, we got the... Alright, we got it. We got a matching pair here. Okay. We've got a King and Queen matching pair. This is definitely somebody this is your divine other half. You guys are equally matching each other's energy. I feel like a lot of mirroring is going on here with the scenario. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate the love. I feel like you're not budging as the Queen of Wands, and they're just stubborn. They're not seeing the situation for what it is. But I believe they're listening to you. That's the crazy part. I think they actually listen to you when you talk. And they act like they don't care, but deep down inside, they really do. I really do feel like when you do talk to this individual, you're very firm with this person. You're like, hey, this is what I expect from the situation. Let's go further. Let's clarify this unit. What's going on with this particular unit? Okay. Yeah, you guys are at a standstill when it comes to the new beginning. Like, I see this new beginning can't happen unless the masculine can come to the feminine and basically work this out. I feel like the Death card is in reverse because the situation is not... Yeah, see? Can't even give the Six of Cups because of the situation. The emotions aren't there on the masculine side. Yeah, the Tower in reverse. I feel like when you guys separated, the Tower is already happened. It was in effect when the separation initially happened. I feel like the Tower hit both of you, not just the one of you. It's like right in the middle. It's like, bam. I believe the Tower hit the both of you, and you're both starting to realize, like, was this argument really worth it? Was this really something that we really needed to deal with at that moment? Like, should we have let our stubbornness take control of the situation? Hello, how are you? Alright, so I do have the Page of Coins. I do feel like communication's going to be coming in, but it's going to be coming in slow. It's going to be earth energy. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I do feel like the offer is going to be sincere when they talk to you about working this out and trying to talk to you. Clarify this Page of Pentacles. What is going to be the conversation is going to be basically talking about? What's going to be the outcome around it? Let's find out. Okay. Oh, Justice. They are going to start to realize that they were very unfair to you. And they got served, the reality of the truth by the Justice. I believe Justice came in and swiftly got them on your end. The universe has made them realize that. I don't think you should be scared. I think what the situation is here, Raj, is that the moon is affecting the behavior and the energy of the outcome, because we are under a Virgo moon. And the situation is the moon phases of the zodiac signs has an effect on how this works. So because of this moon phase, it's going to be slow movement energy. It's more earth. It's going to be like a slow pace type of coming back. We are going to be in Virgo moon for the next 3 days. So it's going to affect Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if your person has earth signs as well as placements in those areas as well, it's going to affect them as well, because when all earth affects all earth, water affects all water, fire affects all fire, and air affects all air. It doesn't affect them in the same exact way, if that makes sense. What it does is it's whatever traits that particular air sign has, it feeds off of what the air energy is, or the fire, or the earth, or the water. In this case, it's earth. And I am a Capricorn myself, so I'm being affected by this. I'm being honest. I'm not even trying to even try to move towards my person at this point either, because of the fact that the earth energy is just, it's slow movement. Yeah. Well, I appreciate this. Thank you. So the justice is here. So the universe came in, gave them basically a reality check. They're starting to understand that they need the balance in order to come back. I feel like they already know that they need to come with you with the truth and communicate clearly. I feel like this individual, when they left, they were so stubborn and they just didn't want to hear things that was going on. And this would explain the situation why they haven't came back during Leo, because Leo was the last couple of days. And Leo was under basically a new moon / solar eclipse. So this would explain why this individual hasn't been coming towards you, hasn't said anything, has been basically stagnant, has basically been avoiding. I feel like this individual already knew that they weren't going to be able to come and speak to you. But now justice has came in, which is, the cards. And all right, we got the full card, which is Aries energy. Due to this justice coming in and smacking them and giving them a reality check, they are now got the full card, which is Aries energy. They are now being shown that they need to take a leap of faith in your direction, as you can see right here. They know that their happiest space is with you, the collective, you, the feminine, you. You are the one that they are supposed to be with. They already know. They may have straight off. We're going to find out if that's the case. Let's clarify. Okay, the World card. I've got the World card. Your individual definitely could have Taurus or Leo energy in their chart. I feel like this individual is... I feel like the world exposed them. I feel like they went out into the world expecting to have the confirmation of them being in the right. And I feel like they're coming back a brand new person. I think they got a reality check when they were out there. I think they starting to realize this. Let's see. The Knight of Cups. But they're still, their emotional side is still closed off. What do they need to have this emotional side waking up? They need to be left out in the cold. They need to fill it with this Five of Pentacles. They need no contact from you right now. You need to let this individual sit in what they put themselves in. They need to understand whether you put them out, whether they left, whether communication's been cut off, whether you've completely just isolated from them. Because the Five of Pentacles is basically feeling like they're left out in the cold, being, abandoned. I think at this point, this had to come to be a reality. I feel like this individual who you're dealing with had a lot of outside influence on this situation, and I thought their ego got a little big for them, and they talked a little big game, and they think that they were going to be okay, but it didn't end up being that way. They got left out in the cold. They got abandoned. And I think that's going to have them come back and realize that the grass wasn't greener on the other side, as they say. Let's go in further. Let's find out what's going on. Yeah. Their finances may be at a halt. Your individual possibly may not be receiving the abundance that they once were before they were with you. I feel like the universe put this to a halt to teach them a lesson in the aspects of, you're supposed to be with the collective. The collective is the person that's, has your back. Collective is the one that's been basically, there for you, has been a great support system. And here you go, you went and took off and thought it would be cool to go see if the grass was greener on the other side, which the reality is that ain't the case. Universe has put a halt. We're going to go into your energy, but we're going to continue to see what this situation leads to. Oh, we've got the Chariot. Oh, it hit him hard. It hit him fast. They're getting this smack down in the face like real quick. Like it's hitting them really, really hard. They are having basically an awakening. The universe has given them the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, is giving them awakening. Awakening is coming to them. I think during the Mercury retrograde, during Cancer, didn't exactly give them the wake they needed. So the universe was like, well, since you didn't get the wake-up call or understand the situation that happened during Cancer, Mercury retrograde, here, we're going to give it to you now. So you have an idea. So if your person ain't speaking to you or has probably wanted to come over and see you, but is in fear of what's going to happen because of the situation that played out, is really sincerely probably the issue that's going on. They're starting to see things in the black and white. They're starting to see things. It wasn't as clear to them at that time of what was going on. I really do think the Mercury, oh yeah, they are going to be more open, listen to their intuition. I feel like their emotional side is finally going to peak out after this Cancer smackdown. After this Chariot comes in and just runs them over. This Page of Cups is just, it's coming in, it's letting them know that they are capable of expressing their emotions. They need to be able to forth with this offer. This offer needs to come to you. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. We're in Cancer moon in the next couple of days. Yeah, this is definitely a union. This is definitely a divine union. The universe is, this you could be engaged, you could be married, you could be with this person for a long period of time. The universe says this was divinely picked by the universe for you and this person to be together. Like, they literally hold the keys. You hold the keys to each other's hearts. Like, there's no way around it. This is divinely chosen for you. So the individual that you have on your mind that you're questioning about is definitely the person you're supposed to be with. The universe holds high regard to your guys' connection. The universe is putting your person through this, basically this wake-up call, this spiritual awakening, for them to come back a better person to you. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Let's get into yours. Let's find out what's going on with you. What's going on with the collective? What does collective need to know that the universe hasn't expressed to them? Keep an eye out for lies and manipulation. Basically, yeah. You need to be just as on guard as the situation as you were before. The universe wants you to see if you've learned your lesson, to see if this person is actually capable of actually coming to you with the truth. That's air energy. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, as the question may be. The Six of Wands. You don't feel so victorious about this situation. You're feeling like that you're kind of feeling like you kind of got defeated, kind of got beat down by this situation at hand. You're kind of feeling like the individual on your mind kind of come and, didn't completely beat down on you, and here you are trying to like come out of this energy. I feel like not so much I feel like you're not so much paying attention to what's going on with your person as you were before. I feel like you're paying attention to what you're going through, as, this is going to be fire energy. This can be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries placements. Let's find out what's up. Okay. Yeah, you're being stubborn now, collective. You're being very stubborn about the situation. You're just like, I'm not going to let my guard down on this individual if this individual doesn't come correct. I've accepted this person's apology before. They've came back and they've made it seem like things were going to go good. But then they turned around and they pulled the Five of Pentacles on me before. Left me out in the, cold, abandoned me. Didn't give me no explanation. Just bounced out. That's usually what happens when you have a runner, a chaser situation going on there. That's what I'm seeing here. But I'm seeing that you are now... Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if the ship has sailed with you yet, collective. I don't know if you're in a position to want to move forward towards this person, or if you still need time to yourself. But do understand, this individual is coming back with an offer, and I think the universe is saying you need to mentally prepare for what you're about to deal with. You see what I'm saying? Like, I see this. Yeah. 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 The Wheel of Fortune's in your favor. So, yeah, this is going to be... Whatever decision you decide to make about this connection, the universe is going to support you in it. But I feel like you're just done with the fighting. You're just done with the conflict. You've had enough. You've had some time to yourself to think about your present future. Like, you're thinking about what's going on now. You don't have time to be sitting around trying to figure out whether this individual is going to play games or they're going to continue to keep doing what they're doing. Let's get it. Let's see. Yeah. This person used to be your wish fulfillment. Like, you used to wish for this individual. Like, you wanted this person for, like, a long time. This is for somebody that's been in a connection for a long time and has had serious commitment. I feel like you've wished for this person. This person just kept disappointing you time after time after time. And you're just to the point where you're like, I don't know if how much more longer I can keep taking this disappointment. It's like getting to be unbearable. But you resist on walking away there, collective. I don't think you're completely over this individual. I don't think you're fully ready to walk away. As you see, we have the crescent moon rolling into the full moon. And you can see, like, the crescent moon is, like, in full effect. During this time, I really do feel like you're going to... I think you're going to take this individual back. I think this individual... I think your emotions are going to be on, like, standby. But I really do think you're going to end up taking this individual back. And Scorpio season is going to... I mean, Scorpio moon is going to confirm that. Because, yes. I do believe that Scorpio moon, you're going to be taking back this individual during the crescent moon. I think this is going to be the time frame of what comes out from this. Anything else? Let's see. You know that if an offer comes your way, you're just not going to take it. You know who your person is. You know your feelings are where they're at. I feel like you're just not willing to look at anybody else at this point. What is going on with the Four of Cups? Four of Cups. Yeah. You're blocking everybody out. You don't want no offers. You don't want to talk to nobody. You're set in your ways with the Ten of Wands. Like, you're just like, nope, nope, nope. I've gone through enough. If it ain't going to be my person, then I don't want it. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles in the back of the deck. Which is, you know, major growth and control of your situation. Allowing your finances to be the key, you know, the key star. I feel like you're focusing more on your well-being instead of just going off and just, you know, worrying about. I'm going to focus on the Hierophant. I'm going to get another deck. I'm going to find out what's going on with this Hierophant. Because this Hierophant is the main star in the role. And the universe is not allowing this connection to end. So we're going to find out even deeper. We do know its divine counterpart is the star of the situation. We know that it's a matching couple. It is the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So we have a suitor match. Let's find out. What is the deal with the Hierophant going on with the collective and the person? Why is the Hierophant here? Okay. Right. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords in reverse. I'm seeing here that the universe has already divinely picked them for you, and I think deep down inside, you know what's there. I honestly, seriously think that what was slow energy is now turned into fast movement energy. I believe with this Page of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like the situation is now going to move quicker with the situation. I feel like your individual's gotten grounded. With the Page of Swords in reverse, I think Hello, how are you? Sorry, I'm zoned into the reading. I apologize for that. The Page of Swords, I feel like this individual is heads isn't in the clouds anymore. They're going to start noticing the situation for what it really is. Let's see. Yes, the Ace of Cups. This individual, you have this individual's heart and you have their heart as well. Like, this is definitely a connection. Yes. Seven of Cups. The individual is trying to pick a time frame when to come back. When will be the best? What cup will be the best solution to come back and try to fix this? I feel like your individual is at a crossroads. They are kind of like, they know they screwed up. They know what they did. They feel like the situation is going to... I think they feel like they're going to pick the wrong time to come towards you. I think they're hesitant with the Seven of Cups. I think they're afraid if they come to you, you're still not over what happened. You're still in that energy of, you know, like, you're the one that walked out. You're the one that treated me the way you did. Why are you even back? I think your individual is waiting for the right time to come. Yeah. We've got the Six of Wands. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. They've definitely known you from a previous soul family connection. There was a previous soul connection here. You guys were destined to be together. The universe definitely picked your connection. I feel like with the Six of Wands at this point, I feel like when the individual comes back and shows you emotions, I feel like you're willing to express that Six of Wands of, you know, victory, gratitude. You're going to be like, finally, this individual understands where I'm coming from. Finally, the growth is happening. Finally, we're able to get into a better spot than we were before. I feel like your person with the Ten of Pentacles is starting to realize, like, ain't no one can take your spot. I need further. Yeah, the Four of Swords. But you're scared to let them back in with your heart completely. I feel like you're kind of on the defensive side. You're still trying to cover up your heart chakra. You're still trying to protect your mind. You're still trying to protect your grounding. You're still not allowing this individual all the way full throttle access to you. You're kind of like giving them the string. They have to come through and trying to make their way. Like you're giving them like basically a task, a maze. If you can do this and you can do that, then we'll get further in the connection. Yeah, see? We got the Hierophant again with the Ace of Wands. Yes, divine timing's coming. It's happening. This individual is coming back. Whether you want this individual to come back or not, we've got the Two of Cups. This person is your other half. This person is your soulmate, twin flame. This individual is coming back. They want what's rightfully theirs. I feel like what this was with the Two of Cups is I feel like you guys needed a fresh start from what I'm seeing with the Two of Cups. You're finally getting out of that Eight of Swords energy. You're finally getting out of that mental prison that's been holding you back. Air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like you're finally listening to what you want to do. You were in that Four of Swords and you're graduating. After your guys' I think when you guys reconcile, you're going to step out of this Eight of Swords and you can actually see yourself for what it really is, instead of seeing yourself as this prisoner, as being tortured, as sitting there dealing with this mental prison. Asking yourself, why in the God's green earth do I keep putting myself through this? Now, if it would have been the other way around, I would have been like, this individual is... You're basically a prisoner in your own mind. You're imagining all this, but it's not the case. We really were going through this. You're on top of the situation saying, I'm never going to allow myself to put through this again. This was a good lesson that you had to learn. Got the Nine of Swords. You stay up thinking about this individual. You even possibly cry over this individual. If you see black crows or a swarm of birds flying above you, that is a signification that the universe is letting you know that this individual is with you. Even though you're with them, they are with you. And they think about you just as much as you think about them. It's kind of a mutual energy is what I'm getting. But you have lost sleep over this individual. You are not able to sleep without your person. That is very obvious to the Nine of Swords. Let's find out what's going on here. Let's find out. Yeah. Judgment. Being released. The Judgment card is no longer going to be a part of us anymore. This is Virgo energy. I feel like this is being... The Judgment has been passed. Now the Judgment has fulfilled its duty. And now you can, like, release yourself from that Eight of Swords and allow yourself to know that you are leveling up. This is definitely you leveling up during this separation. You are leveling up because you needed to. It's like Temperance. I feel like you're moving away from the dark side and just moving towards the light side. Like, at one point, you were actually thinking very negative about your person. You were like, what kind of person could do something like this to somebody? And now you're just like, I don't understand why I felt that way for so long. In your mind with the Temperance, I feel like you're starting to think, I want my person back. Can I just have my person back now? I didn't mean everything I said. I didn't mean to manifest that they would never come back. I didn't mean for them to stay away for this long. The 14th is going to play a role in this. I feel like the 14th is going to be possibly a time frame of them actually coming back in communication. I do see them coming in during the daytime, though. They'll be coming in during the daytime. I'm not right now. Wheel of Fortune's rolling in your favor. I believe the universe is saying you guys have been through enough. This is a 10 form of completion. You guys completed the process of what needed to be done. Your person had to be put through the ringer because they didn't go through it. And you're probably going to be like, I'm kind of going off the topic right here, but this is what's happening. Wait, what? The person that just wrote that, can you please confirm that again? I'm trying to see if what I'm saying is correctly. So what I was saying about the Wheel of Fortune is it's completed on both ends. You both had to complete this cycle of growth. And due to that, you basically opened the door for them to actually receive the spiritual awakening that they needed. You were the one that basically, I'm thinking collective, you're the one that ended the relationship. You're the one that basically told them to leave. You're the one that basically said, I don't want to do this anymore. It's over. And it forced them out into that Five of Pentacles energy, and they left thinking that it was going to be greener on the other side. Oh well, collective doesn't want me no more. I can go have my options somewhere else. I have my ability to do what I want to do. I've got the freedom I want now. Collective doesn't want to deal with me anymore. I didn't do anything wrong. Hi from Arizona. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So now, because of this Wheel of Fortune's been ineffective, I don't think the Mercury retrograde in Cancer affected your person at all. I think you had more of the effect on this collective. I think you were going through more of the hardship, more of the lack of communication. Things just weren't going your way during that time in Cancer. Like the Mercury retrograde really stomped you. And you're looking at your partner going, why aren't you feeling any of this? Are you like invincible to this? And you're like completely shocked that this individual wasn't affected by Mercury retrograde, but you were. No, they're being affected by it now. The universe came in and set the cherry after them and said, okay, since Mercury retrograde, you didn't feel anything or learn anything, we're going to do it now. So they are being punished. Now they're being punished. Now they're starting to understand their situation in your connection. And now the completion of 10 with the Wheel of Fortune came into play. Strength came in. What you once went in as a wounded, weak individual, you came out as a stronger person because of it. You do know that you don't have to be so masculine to the point where you feel like you have to protect yourself. It is okay to be gentle. It's okay. You're starting to realize that. Like, you're starting to realize, like, just because you are being more gentle and more sensitive doesn't make you a weak person. There are times when you have to bring out your masculinity, but the universe is saying that's only when it's when you need to defend yourself. Your heart is hanging by a thread from this situation I'm seeing here. Your heart's being hanging by a thread. Let's get the card. Three of Pentacles, communication is going to be coming in. Oh yeah, by the way, that's Leo energy. We are in Leo season. We do have the Three of Pentacles. About a marriage partner, can you elaborate a little bit more? I feel like the Three of Pentacles, this individual is finally going to pay attention to the connection like they should have been doing. I feel like it went through phases. It basically went through a green light and it went completely stop, cold turkey. Now it's slowly coming back with the yellow. I felt like at first it was going good. New subscriber, stupid bird. 6/18/2005 about marriage. Okay, I can check that out for you. This is actually about marriage too, believe it or not. It's actually a divine union. The Hierophant has showed up like twice. So this is about marriage. At first everything was going good, going so smoothly. You guys were working together. Things were going like and all of a sudden they just came to a halt. You're at this red light and you're like, whoa, why did it stop all of a sudden? What's causing all these issues? And then you have the yellow, it's slowly coming back. If you notice, there's the individual on top peeking over going, I think I'll come back now. I think it's time for me to make my appearance. As you're already focusing on other things, this individual is coming back when you least expect it. They're going to just pop up out of nowhere. This individual has every intention of coming back, but it's going to be when you're at this point in your journey where you're already starting to focus on yourself, staying busy, doing things you want to do. Communications coming in with the Eight of Wands. Fire energy. Sagittarius. Leo and Aries. Let's go any further. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, we got the Moon card. 18th. You're going to find out some information on the 18th. You're going to find out some things that hasn't exactly been raised up to the surface. I believe this individual isn't ready to come forth with all the information that they have withheld. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. They don't want you to know that you're their wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. They don't want you to know, like, you're the one that makes them happy. I feel like they're withholding this information on a protection level, but you can only stay under the water for so long before it rises up. If you see the two wolves howling at the moon, one's white, one's black, things are going to be exposed for what they are. The Nine of Cups is definitely the case here. The Devil's in reverse. The Devil no longer has control over your connection. Whatever vice or whatever control issues, whatever argument, whatever type situation, the Devil is no longer involved. That's Capricorn energy. It's reversed. Yeah, you got the Queen of Cups. Pay attention to your crown chakra because your emotional thinking can also play a role. I feel like your psychic ability is going to be more intuitive during Scorpio. The moon in Scorpio, I think, is going to be either the 17th and the 18th, I believe. During that time, that's when this moon card came out, as the 18th. So the Scorpio with your, the next moon in water is going to be Scorpio. So your intuition, your psychic ability is going to be very, very heightened at that point. I feel like you need emotionally manifest what's going on to release this type of... I think you've been blocking yourself off emotionally. You've been trying to avoid not crying. Got the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're just waiting to see what's going on. I feel like the phases of the moon, because we're in this moon right now. So we just started with the new moon under a crescent, and then we're starting to move towards. So you got a new beginning at this point. You guys have a new beginning coming your way. It's like restarting brand new, throwing out the old, bringing in the new, like seeing what you had in your past and how what you see towards your future. If you see like the stuff right here, it's you're basically you're upgrading. All that was there, now look at this. All brand new, got growth, new candles, feathers, new books. As you can see, she's manifesting this growth between the connection with the green candle. She's actually asking for a new beginning. The universe has given it. I think the Lion's Gate is going to give you guys a fresh new start. I feel like whatever baggage you guys had in the previous time before the last Lion's Gate that happened last year, that you accumulated all this time, I feel like it's finally going to be discarded. It's finally going to remove from your, it's going to remove from your guys' energy, and you guys are going to start looking at a new path. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, Ten of Swords. But you're not forgetting on what brought you to this part of the journey. You're still realizing that, you know, there was some trials along the way. There was some hurt along the way. And universe doesn't want you to forget what made you be you. Universe doesn't want you to forget, you know, all those fights, all those, you know, staying up late at night, all those, you know, trying to communicate with your individual, texting, trying to let them know where you stand. All that has not been ignored. Universe doesn't want you to act like, well, none of that had nothing to do with anything. It did. It had a lot for your growth, and you're now understanding your individual a little bit more. I think this is going to help you communicate a little bit better when it comes to your individual, because communication between you two isn't exactly the easiest. I can see that. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like at this point right now, it's at like that the growth of the relationship is like just sitting there, and you're thinking, oh, well, is this going to progress any further? I believe with this Virgo season, it's supposed to just sit in this individual. It's supposed to like marinate, and when this individual does come back, it's going to be pretty intense. Yeah, because we got the Knight of Wands. This is going to be quick energy. This is going to be fast. This individual's coming in quick, and they have a lot to say. They have a lot to say to you with the Knight of Wands. Oh, King of Wands, too. Here comes the King back. The King's back to claim his throne. The King's back to claim what's his. The King's back knowing that they don't want you going nowhere. King is back, yes. You've got the King of Pentacles. I believe this individual is going to give you everything you've ever wanted. This individual realizes that you are their other half. That you are the person they're supposed to be with. They've matured. They've grown. They've seen things for what it was. They may have been on a wild streak for a while there, and they are starting to realize that you are the other person. Now they've matured and grown, and now they're ready to give you what you want in the relationship. I've got the Three of Wands. This individual is coming in with a plan. With the Three of Wands, this individual is not just coming in just empty-handed. They're coming in with the plan. They're like, yes, I know what I need to do. Because they realize the Five of Cups, you know, losing you really gave them an eye-opener. Like, it really woke them up. And I do believe that, you know, you just still have those Two of Cups there. Those Two Cups are still there. See, there's the Three, and there's the Two. And they are willing to pour their cup back into you. You're still holding on to your cup. You're not sure. We got the Seven of Wands. You're manifesting this, whether you think so or not. You're manifesting their return. Don't act like you don't know. You know. You're manifesting this. Yep, wish fulfillment. Now it's reversed. See, we went from manifesting to actually, we went from meditating it to wanting it to be real to manifesting it now. Universe is listening. Universe is going to bring them back. They're coming back with the Star card. Oh, here's the Lovers. If they come to return. No more left out in the cold energy with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, let's find out. Let's get some other messages. Well, Tarot basically told the whole story, so we're going to go further into this. The Hierophant is the main star of the show, considering that is what the energy is revolving around. I want to get some messages from... Where are you? The Wellness deck. The Island Time Wellness. I want to see what energy is around the Hierophant. What is the energy around the Hierophant? Ooh. Hammer. Love call. We have Hammer. Sabotage. Rebuilding. Integration. Repetitive. Persistent. Working on it. See, they're working on themselves. They really are. Someone expresses love. A message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. This individual is coming in communication with you. That's very... Heart with key. What did I say about the other one with the Five of Pentacles? Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together. Perfect. There you go. That's that. Let's get into... Let's find out what's going on with... I want to find out what is on their dark side. I want to find out, like, what holds them back from being completely involved with you. The Dark Confessions is the deck I'm using. I want to find out what you need to know, because I feel like this individual is not going to be so open with you. Find out what they're holding back from you. What are they holding back from the collective? That was quick. I feel abandoned by you, and is triggering my childhood traumas. Remember we said that about abandonment? Here we go. I'm keeping secrets from you, and I hope you don't find out. 18th, you're going to find out. Remember we were talking about that during the moon? Okay, here we go. The situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It's draining me. Rejecting you was protecting myself. I was being selfish. You don't say. I'm going to pull a couple more. This individual is like being very, very open about this with the cards. I don't think they would tell you this directly as I'm seeing it. I don't think this individual... I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. Like I said, the individual with the Three of Pentacles is going to pop up when you least expect it. So be prepared for that. Let's find out any further. Let's get one more. Ooh, two of them wanted to come out. I will take them. That's the last of them. What this individual's? Okay. I have karmic debts that I need to be paid before I can come back to you. So they've got some previous, dirty laundry they got to get taken care of before they can come back to you. This individual has done some shady, dirty shit to somebody else, and the universe is letting you know, like, they have to pay this debt back. Let's see. There is a big hole in my heart I cannot fill on my own. So, yeah. So we're going to go through these one more time. I feel abandoned by you. It's my triggering from my childhood traumas. I'm keeping secrets from you. I hope you don't find out. The situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It's draining me. Rejecting you was protecting myself. I was being selfish. I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. I have a karmic debt that needs to be paid before I can come back to you. And there is a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. Like I said, this individual has been promised to you. This individual is your other half. This person needs to... Hold on 1 second. This person honestly needs to clear themselves up before they can come back to you. Honestly, I feel like this individual has taken its time to do this, and due to that, the universe is punishing them for it. I feel like the basically the Cancer and Mercury retrograde didn't exactly do anything for them. It didn't wake them up. It didn't give them the opportunity to clear out their situation, get their communication on key, and it didn't help with anything that was going on. So now, universe has sent the Chariot to come put them through the ringer, so they understand that they have to clear this up before they can come back to you. They are coming back. I do believe that. I'm going to use the other deck to confirm this. What is going on? I'm going to use the Twin Flame Love Notes. Let's find out what they want to say to you. But that is basically their dark, deepest secrets they're holding back from you. And that's what it is, guys. It is what it is. It's coming back to being, you know, what do you do? What is... Okay. Okay. They want to say this to you. It just came out. I didn't even get to finish. What was the point of it all? I dream about a future with you. So I think in their mind, they're like, what was the point of the argument? Like, why did it get so ugly? Why did we have to go through all this for us to get to this point to realize that I already know that you are the person I'm supposed to be with. I love you. But, you know, you are the light at the end of the tunnel. We did have the Hermit card. This individual knows that, you know. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. Can you hear me? Whisper your name. You could be dreaming about this individual. This individual could be manifesting you right now as we speak. There you go. Let's get some further clarification on that. We're going to move to the heart space. Let's find out what's going on with the heart space. Let's find out some other clarifications. Almost. Oh, whoa. They have a lot to say. I'm going to take these ones, and the rest are just going to have to go back. It's too many cards. Okay. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Okay. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For the transcending space and time, nothing is missing. Okay, we have this one. Only time will tell. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Okay. There's this. Power. You intensely know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. You're not stuck in this connection. The universe wants you to know you do have the ability to not stay here. Let's take a looky. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. So you can't claim this individual. And we have passion. The magnetic seductive quality surrounds you at this present. Enjoy it. So this individual's definitely missing the passion y'all have together. They are definitely knowing that you guys are meant to be together. You guys have the Two of Cups. You guys have the Hierophant twice in the upright position. It's divine. The divine universe has given you this divine connection. It's inevitable. You guys are going to be together. Let's get some further confirmation with this deck here. I feel like you need more confirmation when it comes to speaking. Because, you know, I believe the words are important, but also action behind it is important as well. I feel like with this individual with the wands coming in, with the King of Wands, I hid who I really am from you. This individual could have been wearing a mask. And it's finally been exposed by the universe. This individual is being forced to see things for what they really are. My life is not together as it seems. We both know I'm not the one for you right now. Well, of course. I know I was a distraction from your pain. This person's like, kind of like giving mixed signals. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Okay, now we're taking some accountability. I look for you everywhere. All right. Because at first it sounded like a pity party. Like, I'm feeling sorry for myself. I want you to basically take all the blame. I want to blame you. And then at the end, it came in there. So it's about time they're taking... I remember every detail of that day. And on the back of the deck, I'm starting to understand our connection. So the universe is starting to... Sorry about that. I didn't mean for the interruption. So the connection is starting to sink into their head. They're starting to realize that it's not as easy to blame you as, okay, I'm going to look at it like this. Okay, this is what I'm going to tell you guys. This is what I'm going to tell you guys. This is what's going on. This individual is so used to shift blaming that now that you're not around, they can't shift blame anymore. They have to realize they have to take accountability because you're not there anymore. They're starting to realize that with their situation and with their actions, they're being held accountable for it. They may have blamed you in the past about, oh, the relationship doesn't work because you consistently complain. You consistently, always try to call me out on my shit. And you're always, just on me. Like, back up. And the thing about it is they're starting to miss that about you because now they don't have no one on their back telling them what's going on. They actually miss that about you. I'm going to the Kipper deck. I want to see what other further information you need. And then I'm going to close it out with some messages. Let's get this Kipper deck. Let's find out what's going on. What we further need to know. What is going on further in this connection? What does the collective need to know about their connection with their person on their mind? Okay. High honor. 257. I feel like the 25th is going to be very significant for you in August. I feel like the 25th is going to be a position to where you're going to be standing your ground. You're not going to be letting up when it comes to a particular topic. I do believe this. Coffin, the 19th, death of an old cycle, birth of a new. I feel like this coffin had to happen. I think this individual got death of an ego. Their ego got like a death. The 19th is going to be very significant. I think it's going to be a wake-up call for them. I think the 18th, when we had it in the reading before, it's going to expose this individual's secrets. And we already saw that in the cards that they're hiding something. But I believe the 19th, they're basically caught. So you're going to know. Well, you're going to have a dream about it. Someone's going to tell you. You're going to figure this out. Like, you can't hide from the divine. You just can't. Like, people try to lie and act like they can't, they won't come back. It will. I feel like this is going to be a death of an ego. I feel like the death is, yeah. Occupation. I feel like 34. I feel like the occupation. I feel like you've been working a lot lately to keep your mind off of things. I feel like you've just been, like, buckering down, getting your money straight, trying to think about other things so your mind's not so on this connection and that you're not trying to focus so much on the Nine of Swords, staying up at night, feeling bad. Let's see. Anything else that we need to know about this? Message of concern on the 14th and thoughts on the 16th. So we do have message of concern. So you're going to be receiving a message about something that's going on with your individual. It could be possibly urgent on the 14th. And we do have thoughts on the 16th. So this individual that's on your mind thinks about you all the time. There isn't a time that they don't think about you. Let's get one more and then I'll get some messages. And I'm going to close it out. And that's just the way it goes. Let me get this card. It fell. All right. Courtship. You guys will be back in courtship. Home will back to being with the number 4. Home will finally be back to being stable again. You're going to be able to receive that feminine, masculine energy again. Things are going to start working out in your favor. It's not going to be wondering what's happening, wondering this and that. We're going to get some messages from the bag. It's not directly towards your connection. It's towards you, collective, what you need to work on, what's coming your way, what to look out for. Let's go in the bag. Let's get some messages. Let's find out what's going on. We got the messages. Let's read them. Loved one that passed is reaching out to you. So if you had a loved one that just recently passed or passed, you know, in general, and you think about them, they're reaching out to you. They're protecting you. November is going to be your month. Let's see what else we got going on here. Stop. You're going crazy. Stop thinking about this. Stop putting yourself through this mental anguish. You've already pulled yourself out of a new relationship coming in 2 weeks. So your relationship could be improving within 2 weeks. It's going to be, getting a raise. A raise is coming to you. Let's find out what else. You're getting a vice soon. So a vice is coming your way. Free yourself. Free yourself. Allow what the universe wants you to do. Free yourself from this. And the universe will guide your person back to you. If this person is meant to be with you and this is your person, no one can take your person away from you, no matter what the situation is. The universe divinely picked this person for you, this is your person. That's just the way it's going to go. So that's what I have for you. Love and light to you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. I'm going to answer this person's question. This person is a Gemini. Okay. I'm going to answer their question for them, and then I'm going to move on. And I'm going to call it a day. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. Hopefully, you guys got some clarity in the situation. Do understand your person is coming back. They are coming back a better person than what they were before. The universe wants you to know that. And just don't forget, there is a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. So they do recognize that. I have a karmic debt that needs to be paid before I can come back. So don't think your individual is ignoring you. Don't think they left you, because that's not even close to being the case. I got to get this back. I'm going in to find out about this individual that this person asked about. If you have a question about your connection, you can ask me right now, and then I'm just going to call it an end. So if you have a particular question about the individual on your mind, zodiac signs are preferable, but they don't really need to be there, because it's your energies already here. So let's find out. All right. Stupid Berta is asking about a male, June 18th, 2005, about marriage partner. Okay, so this individual about marriage. What's about this individual about marriage? This individual on this individual's mind. Is this marriage is on the table? Okay. I feel like this individual is not... Yeah, this person's not ready to... Okay. I feel like with the situation that's happening here with this person that's on your mind, I feel like this individual is mentally not able to come to you with, especially with the emotions. The 12th kind of was Alliance Gate. I think this individual is now stuck in their head trying to figure out what they want to do and how they want to do it. I'm seeing that this person has got an awakening. They're being forced to see things for what they have done and what's happening. I do believe with the Six of Cups in reverse, this person has shut themselves down. I believe this individual is isolating themselves. With the Devil in reverse, I think this individual is going to start taking accountability, realizing that what they've done has hurt you. And they treated you like a puppet in the past. Like they've emotionally messed with your heartstrings and your mental side. And I think they've realized that doing that hasn't helped the situation any further. Let's clarify the Devil card. Hi, how are you? Yeah, this individual with the Queen of Wands, they're starting to understand your guys' connection. The connection has a little bit of a low. My name is Eurus. I'm a Capricorn. Reading if I am pregnant or not. Okay, I could definitely do that for you. I got pregnancy cards too. Queen of Wands. This individual is starting to slowly rekindle the connection back. I feel like you want this individual to come back to the person they used to be. Like you missed the old flame. But the situation is this individual is now, the person that's on your mind is thinking like, do I want to deal with this any further? This person's being rather stubborn because they're so stuck in their head, but the Chariot is forcing them to, yeah. I don't think this individual is ready to, if this person isn't married to you, I don't think this person's ready to commit. I think this person's having doubt. Because the Knight of Wands, yeah. The Ace of Wands. The Sun card. Yeah, this person's not ready for that type of commitment right now. I would suggest, I'm going to get a time frame. When will this individual be ready to have this commitment? All right, Justice card. I would relive the revisit the situation in Libra. Revisit in Libra. We're going to find out about this individual. So are you trying to find out if you're pregnant, huh? Okay. The individual that's in my reading right now, it's in my life, wants to know if they're pregnant or not. They are a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn too. Are they pregnant? Yes or no? Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is looking like a yes. Nope, not yet. Doesn't want to come out. Okay. This is looking like a yes. Can I ask you, is this individual could possibly be either a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, could be a possible earth sign, could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I feel like the individual that you're dealing with is not emotionally available to this pregnancy. I believe that this right here, this is the beginning of the phase of the moon. You're at the beginning stages of your pregnancy right here. Because if you see the moon has going through the phases, you're in the beginning stages right here. I can find out. Let me see. This is the Weighing Crescent moon, which we just left a new moon. So this is a new moon in Weighing Crescent. So we're basically, it's just read my question. Okay, hold on. Let me see. All right. Let me see where your question's at. Could you please write your question? I don't see it. I think it's gone. Will you please rewrite your question? I will see it. I'm going to let you know if you're 1 or 2 weeks along, and I'm going to pull some pregnancy cards for you. Let's go on. Give me a, like, all right. I believe you're 1 week to 2 weeks along with the 9 of Swords. This is very early. It's at the beginning stages. Okay, what was Helen's future? And what is Helen's zodiac sign, may I ask? Okay, I'm going to find out some further information. I'm going to use the pregnancy oracle deck for you. Okay, let's find out. So you are very early in your stages. It's like you're running towards the bike to find, you know, you're trying to find out what's going on. Let's find out. Let's pull this. Okay. Take it easy. Rest. You're doing too much. It's warning you. It's giving you a heads up. It's warning. Let's see. Let's find out any further what's going on. I should start with this. I look like dad. Well, this baby's going to look like the father. You're an Aquarius. Okay. Possibility could be a boy. I got one more deck for the pregnancy, and then I'm going to go on to Helen. Helen is an Aquarius. I need career. I need pregnancy. Yeah, this definitely is going to be a boy. All right. let's see. Where's my other deck? Sorry, this caught me off guard. Baby messages. Here we go. Okay, I want to find out. As I cut the deck, I have Eat Better, and I have Eat Better, and I have Boy Again when I cut the deck. Here we go. All right, I'm going to do yours. I'm going to do hers next. Helen's going to find out where her future is going to be like, all right? We're going to find out. Let's see. It's kind of getting stuck here. Okay. Here we go. Let's find out. Relax. I think you just need to chill. I think you just need to let this happen. Like, you just need to take some time to yourself and just chill. Don't stress so much about it. There's going to be a boy. Looks like dad. Take it easy. Rest, you're doing too much. It's kind of a caution warning for you. But yes, I do see that you're in the beginning stages of your pregnancy. Let's get on with Helen, the Aquarius. Let's go on. Let's get a life path. Let's figure this out. Let's go with what the future is going to be. What is Helen's future going to be? She's an Aquarius. Whoa, okay. We got the King of Pentacles. Ooh. And let's take a look here. We need one more card. All right. Four of Pentacles. Got a lot of earth energy here. Back of the deck is the Hangman. All right. The King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. I'm seeing here with Helen, I'm looking at the King of Wands and I think stubborn, masculine, trying to take control of a situation, but you got the Queen of Pentacles here. It's basically telling you to just ground yourself, relax. Your finances are going to, I think that the situation is rolling around as finances. I feel like Helen's worried about money. Helen's worried about if Helen's going to be financially secure. I feel like with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you're in control of your situation. You don't have to make a choice in this matter. But I do feel like with the Four of Pentacles, you need to be careful on who you entrust money to, Helen. You need to protect your home. I feel like someone's coming in to possibly start some chaos. We got some possible chaos going on. Oh, come on. We got some possible chaos going on here with this Four of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, there's some gossip going around. Someone's saying something about you, Helen. And it's kind of irritating you. I feel like there's some sort of like drama. Yeah. Seven of Cups. Helen, you have a snake amongst you with this right here. And this person that's doing it is not revealing themselves. They're actually pretending to be your friend. Yeah, you're being backstabbed. Warning to you, Helen, I would definitely reevaluate your situation. I feel like you would be better off eliminating this particular individual. I am seeing that this mystery person could possibly be a female that is around you right now. This individual is actually rather jealous of you, I'm seeing here. I feel like you're very, how do they say it? You're very admirable. Like, people admire you. You dress very well. You take care of yourself. I think they're jealous of you because you're so, like, stable. That's what I'm getting from this. I feel like with the Hangman here, I feel like you're going to have a dream coming to you shortly. Yeah. It's going to show you what's going on with this Eight of Swords. It's going to actually reveal the person who's actually doing this to you. Yeah, because I feel like this individual is not going to expose themselves. You're going to have to do it for yourself. I don't feel like you would feel bad if this individual left your life, honestly, Helen. I really feel like your future, I feel like you're stable. I feel like you know what you want. I feel like you go after what you feel like it. I just feel like your circle of people are not exactly the savers of people. These people talk about you. They want things from you. They're jealous of what you have, and they backstab you. And I got a tower here when I broke the deck. So transformations on your way here, Helen. This individual will be removed from your life. I feel like a new beginning is going to be coming towards you. So that's what I got for you. So please pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are going to be very significant. I believe this dream is going to reveal the person that's been backstabbing you. Is there any other questions I have for anybody else that needs to know? I hope that resonated with you, Helen/Maria. Monica, hi. Please tell me her future husband. Oh, she wants to know her future husband, Aquarius. What is going on with the future husband of Helen of the Aquarius? All right, this person's going to be a fire sign. This individual is definitely going to be either an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Two of Cups is here. This individual is going to be their other half. I want to get some features of this individual. I do have cards that elaborate features. I'm going to get this for you so you have an idea of who's coming towards you. But it's definitely going to be a fire sign. It's not going to be an earth sign. An earth sign's in the reverse. So, let's find out. Let's get this. Let's find out what this individual's person. And anybody else have any other questions they'd like to ask? Let's go ahead and throw them down there, and I'll be happy to answer them. Let's get what this individual is going to. Universe, Helen is an Aquarius. What is their fire sign person going to have features that are going to be identical to this person so they know who they're dealing with? Who is it going to be? All right. You're going to get pregnant by this person. They could be a little younger than you. They will have markings. Could have markings. I'll take one more look. This individual, let's see, let's go further. Let's see. They're not going to be skinny. They're not going to be the same height as you. They're going to be taller. And they might have a tattoo, possibly. This person is going to be muscular. They're going to have a muscular build. That's what I got for you so far. So basically, this individual that's coming towards you is basically going to get you pregnant. Could be younger than you. Has markings. Is not skinny. Is taller than you. And has tattoos. And is muscular. That's what I have for you. So, does anybody else have any questions they'd like to ask right now? Does anybody have any questions they'd like to ask right now? I hope that answered Helen's situation with the husband. Love and light to you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I appreciate all your support. I'm trying to get this channel more upgraded. I'm actually going to try to get a bigger situation going on. I'm actually going to be on camera doing these. So I'm just trying to get the equipment to get to that point. So your guys' support helps me do that. So I appreciate that. Any other questions or, concerns you want to throw out to the table while we're here? We're under a Virgo moon. So we are under Earth energy right now. It is a waning crescent. It just barely left the new moon yesterday. So we are there. You're welcome anytime. Anytime. If not, I'm going to be leaving. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Love and light to you. And hopefully your journey, works out for you. And hope you got the clarity you needed today. And that's it for me. Queen Cappy out of the building.